no pound, no yuan, no, only Naira. If you're doing any transaction or making any payments in Nigeria, it should just be only Naira. And then if you are a person who deals frequently in the in foreign currencies, how will this particular policy affect you in case this scales second reading and then of course gets to become a law? Hello? Hello? There's nobody there. Okay. So do well to call back. Thank you. Now there are arguments, right, that the proliferation of foreign currencies in Nigeria, and by proliferation I mean transactions, payments being made from Nigeria, in Nigeria, within Nigeria, in dollars and other foreign currencies, is part of what's affecting our Naira. Should I say weakening the Naira against the dollar and the rest of them? There's that argument. And it's part of what the senator who sponsored this bill was also pointing to when he said we need to change this particular practice. It's discriminatory. We are in Nigeria. We have our own local currency, and then you have people. What's that thing they call it abroad? Okay, abroad there's racism. Over here there's tribalism, and there's marginalization. Although he used the word discriminatory, but then here in Nigeria they're still marginalizing the Naira in its own land. So let's stop using other currencies in Nigeria. If any transaction will be made in Nigeria, it should be done in the Naira. What's your take though? Hello? 0817-923-0002. 0817-923-0002.
I didn't finish before you cut me off.
Sorry, what's your name?
I didn't finish before you cut me off now.
Really?
Yes. I was saying that this bill will help the Naira gain strength. I am telling you, in the money market. Because a lot of this foreign exchange is in the hands of the wrong people, including our politicians, who are passing these dollars and pounds away to use in vote buying during the elections. Now, the law should be extended to catch anybody who is using any foreign currency in anywhere in Nigeria in public. Should be meant to go to jail. You should serve a jail term to serve as a deterrent. And then, if this is achieved, the foreign currencies will be used in buying the Naira, because a lot of Nigeria is a huge market. Any day, then shipping operations and freight must be paid in Naira for exports going out of Nigeria.
Okay.
Then you will see within 3 months, in 90 days period, the Naira will just show up its value. This is what I have been saying, just like Senator Nwoko had my voice from somewhere. God bless him for this deal. I hope it goes into and become a law.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for calling. And then Ernest from Woji sent a message on WhatsApp. He says, for the first time, I agree with our lawmakers. This is a welcome development. In fact, Akpabio should send tea to their inbox. This is the only country that people openly spray dollars in events. In fact, more people have foreign currency than Naira. Can anybody go to China or Russia or Saudi Arabia and be spending dollars anyhow? Only here. In fact, dollars will soon be our national currency if K is not taken. That's from Ernest. And then Ima Otaka in Choba says, good day, Constance. That policy or law will definitely make the Naira very strong, both home and abroad. Anyone that is ready to do business within Nigeria should be prepared to use Naira or forget Nigeria as a place to do business. Okay. Thank you for your message. It says QED. So there's a bill on the prohibition of foreign currency use in Nigeria, and of course it scaled first reading yesterday on the floor of the Senate. Okay. So they're saying even for exports, you have to pay in Naira. If you are moving anything out of Nigeria to any country, yeah, you pay them in Naira. All right. Salaries, transactions, and all forms of payment in foreign currencies prohibited. Ensuring that all workers, including expatriates, are paid in Naira. Usually when you hear about salaries, right? You wouldn't know that there are people who, at the end of the month, it's normal for them to be paid in dollars or in other foreign currencies here in Nigeria. So they're saying, we shouldn't pay you based on where you come from. We should pay you based on where you are working. What we use here is Naira. Hello?
Hello?
Good afternoon. What's your name?
Yes, good afternoon to you, the mega lady. Okwando Obinna is my name.
All right, welcome, Okwando Obinna.
You see, I want you to take my word to the bank. This deal, I think it is not going to see the light of the day. Even
Why
if
so?
it becomes a law, it is going to be one of those laws in Nigeria that cannot bite. As a matter of fact, if you go out today, it is the politicians that are using the dollar to buy. They are the ones that are spending the dollar. Somebody like me, it has been up to more than a year that I have cited a dollar, chocolate of using it. They will not like to implement it because they are the greatest culprits of using dollars to buy things everywhere they go. You remember the likes of the acronym of Gandola and other things that have happened here in Nigeria. So for me, I think they are just wasting time because it is not going to be effective because the culprits are the same people that are going to pass the law, that are going to implement it, that are going to prosecute it. That is my take, my sister.
Okay, thank you for calling, Okwando Obinna. So I'm moving just moving further to part of the things that the senator who sponsored this particular bill said. So remember, was it last year? Can't remember when now, but I think it was. Which of the CBN governors now? Okay, still now I can't also remember if it was Cardoso or Emefiele, but I remember vividly that there was a time. There were rumors that domiciliary accounts were going to be switched and automatically everything will be changed to Naira. And people were like, what's that supposed to mean? Like, I don't understand. Like, I put dollar, you now, if I want to come and collect it, you now give me Naira. What's that? People were really not happy about that, right? But it's also part of the things that this bill is looking to address. Now, he clarified that when it comes to transitioning domiciliary account balances to Naira, he says for this one, it's going to be a voluntary process for account holders. It's not like we're going to force them, because as the Naira strengthens, the need to hold foreign currencies would, naturally diminish, making the transition seamless. You also know that, we're all in Nigeria here, and you hear a lot of people advise you that you should have a domiciliary account. Yes, you should save money in foreign currencies. It's something people say openly. It's like an advice, counsel that people give openly. Nobody's hiding to say that. The influencers and those people get on social media. You hear them say it out loud. They say it. Save money in foreign currencies. The Naira has very little value. So that by the time you're ready to spend it, by the time you're ready to use it for something, you have something substantial to work with. Because the Naira keeps going down, and then the other foreign currencies, when we're saying foreign currencies, it's usually the dollar, pound and pound sterling, and the other one, euro. Those are the major three currencies. Mostly the Naira, though. Let's strengthen our currency, so that Nigerians would not feel the need or feel pride in saving money in foreign currency. Make your own better. Well, what was that thing that particular advocacy some time ago? Buy made in Nigeria, right? So this one is transact in Naira. So we have people who are working here, and a lot of people actually want to be paid in dollars. I mean, I want to be paid in foreign currencies, because when you're paid in foreign currencies, can I just stop saying foreign currencies? Let me just leave it at the dollar, because usually when we say foreign currencies, rand is also, and some other ones, but so let's leave it at dollars. I also want to be paid in dollars. A lot of people want to be paid in dollars, and they're not expecting that when they now get the payments in dollars, they will now go and change it to Naira, right? No, they want to leave it in dollars like that. First of all, there's the prestige that you've got some dollar notes, and then second of all, there's also that sense of I have more money because the money is not in Naira. And so I'm thinking this is a bill to try and change that narrative. Let's fix our Naira. And part of the ways to do that is to stop transactions, payments that are done within this country in foreign currencies. Are you in support of it, or are you against it? Does it affect you? In what way? Or would it affect you? Will it affect you? In what way will this policy affect you? All right. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0002, and 0817-923-0007. Soke Fubara from Port Harcourt on WhatsApp. In case you want to send a WhatsApp message, please send them to 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. So Soke Fubara on WhatsApp says, we got laws. Our wahala is poor implementation. So if the bill becomes law, will it be implemented sincerely? That's what he's asking. Nigeria with big bogus policies, grand sounding words on government policies, but poorly implemented. Law on don't sell currency. However, if you need a certain denomination of cash, you can go to the streets, get the denomination and pay. Let's get serious in Nigeria. That's from Soki Fubara. All right, Soki. And then Round Face from Rumaikin, he says, good afternoon, Constance. They should leave dollars alone because the dollar is killing us and it's also killing the Naira, thereby bringing the Naira to zero. What do you mean? Are you saying people should leave the dollars alone? Is that what you mean? I think that's what you mean. All right, someone here says the bill I welcome it. Okay, the bill is a welcome one and should be passed into law in God's name. This is Nigeria. We use Naira, not dollars. When you travel out to foreign country, everyone working are paid in their currency. If you come in with your currency, it will be changed to theirs. What is the difference here? Let Naira be fixed. Okay, thank you. I already read your message. I'm just wondering why you're still calling me. Let me see if I've got calls, and then I lost that call there. Please, if you were calling, please do well to call back. Thank you. Good afternoon. Good day, Constance. This is the only bill that the National Assembly has proposed. Forget the naysayers who don't have a mind of their own. The bill will be passed and our Naira will upgrade and it will be strengthened. Amen. This will make our exports competitive. Remember, this is what China is using to be able to compete with USA. Goodness is your name, and that's your message. Thank you. Hello.
Constance, good afternoon to you, Mr. Zion from Port Harcourt.
Good afternoon, Mr. Zion. Please go on.
These people, they don't read, they don't think, and they lack imagination. Imagine the lazy item they are bringing to fore to discuss. Can you see the problem?
What's the problem?
When will we get it right? It is not a law you need. It's not a law. See, I told you that I'm the only man for now among the remaining 25 who can solve this problem.
Where are the rest 24?
Don't worry, when you need them, they will come.
Give me their number.
These laws cannot hold water. You know why?
Why?
They are benefiting. Their wives and their children, you and I, and civil servants that they don't like.
Why are you adding me to the list?
Maybe somebody will send you dollar now. That your friend who to just pass away Japan recently, based on discussions. Constance, how far now? Yeah, just hold this one for Christmas. $200 to buy only chicken.
Hey!
Another $500 to buy.
Go up, go higher.
Riches and the rest.
Go higher.
Constance.
Do like 1.5.
There's a program
2,000.
we are running right now in Ghana, and we have to do some exchange to assess what we are doing in Ghana. And the first money we brought out, they tied one or two things. And the Ghana exchange rate heated us. I wept. My father once worked in Ghana, received pensions in Ghana, and I know how we used to laugh at him there.
Wow.
I'm coming home with 150 million CDs. When the old man go change them here, that is what you can call me. That was though in the 80s, early 90s and stuff like that. What we need is a policy. Policy is different from law. What we need is an action plan. Action plan. And Mr. Policeman, go immediately. If you see dollar in Mr. Zion's hand, arrest him immediately. Do you know that the major people that make the dollar to rise in Nigeria is the Nigerian agency which they call your custom? The custom is a major problem. This is the truth they will not tell you. Ask those who are clearing containers and goods at the seaport what they pay with. They source for dollar. They don't source for Naira. So how can the law stop a government agency? Please, people who are clearing containers and so on, call in and prove me what I'm saying is true. So let it not be I'm giving the wrong information. No. Go to the embassy for them to assess your documents. They will ask you to bring in the dollar. In your country, Nigeria, why do you think the American agencies send their agencies to be going after checking people who is in their country? It's not the alien structure they are looking for.
Okay, Mr. Zion.
The structure of don't come with another people's currency.
All right, thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Welcome,
Am I
sir.
on with iConstanceMega?
Yes, you are. Welcome aboard. What's your name?
Thank you so much. My name is Stanley Rentas Nwameme. If you call me aka celebrity businessman, we'll be friends for life. So you see this issue of dollar. For me, if I should say, I will be the number one person to say that we are not supposed to be using dollar in Nigeria because dollar is not our currency. It's another people's currency. So, but my fear here of agreeing of changing the dollar is that the people that are supposed to make our own currency to have value are not ready for it. They are the lovers of the dollar. Do you understand me? Okay. So, for instance, I know a particular place we buy these plastic chairs because the plastic chairs I use in my company to do renting, we buy some of them in a larger quantity. Do you know that these countries that are in Nigeria, some of them are in Lagos, some of them are in this place. Some of them they are selling it with dollar. So how do we get here? And they come to think of it. How much is $1 compared to Naira? Right for now. So why is it that we cannot $1 cannot be 1 Naira in Nigeria? Is it a cost? What have those other countries now that are our own money now does not have value? What have they done that we cannot be able to? So I be na cost then cost us. So this kind of thing is tired person. Even to discuss about this issue at times, it makes somebody to become annoying. You understand? So, but my prayer is that God should help us. God should help us.
Okay. Thank you very much. I thought he was going to, actually state what he wanted God to help us with. But thank you very much for calling. AKA celebrity businessman. From Saga. Saga says, good afternoon, ma'am. If the government has her citizens at heart, it would have been a welcome development. But in this bleep country, defaulters will be our leaders. They may implement, but it won't work. That's from Saga. And then Roundface says, let us be trading with our Naira and not dollars. We are in Nigeria, and in Nigeria, our currency is Naira. And that's what we should be using here. And when we go to Rome, we behave like the Romans. Roundface from Rumekini. All right, thank you very much. I'm still taking your calls and, of course, your messages. And I'm asking you to also let me know how this particular legislation now, how it would affect you if it scales through. And then there's a prohibition on the use or on the use of foreign currencies in Nigeria, transacting and making payments in foreign currencies. How would that affect you as someone who does business in foreign currencies, or someone whose business deals with foreign currencies? And so, for people who are not who do not use any foreign currency, for a very long time or in any way in their business, might not really concern them. They'll be like, yes, we support it. But for someone who has come to that place where it is just normal for them, someone who is being paid, they do business here in Nigeria like they're doing business for somebody. Compare it with how much it's. If this bill scales through, and then perhaps they actually implement it. I know usually when implementations are done for something like this, they will have to go through the central bank. The central bank has to implement. So that means you might get to the bank and there's no dollar for you, because what do you need it for? You're in Nigeria. If you're even going to get it, it's going to take a while. The hurdle just to get some dollars, it will not be here. Yeah, it's going to be a lot.